That's right. Let's take a look at the AAA Players of the Week. In the International League, Colton Cowser and Evan McKendry were the winners. And in the Pacific Coast League, it was Tyler Fitzgerald and Matt Andriese. But today, we spotlight Colton Cowser as one of the top players in this week's minor league baseball, the Minor League Players of the Week. Colton, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you all for having me.
Hey, you had a heck of a week. You're putting it together, and I'm looking at the ball flying out of the ballpark. You feeling pretty good right now this time of year? Here we are sitting in May.
Yeah, feeling good. Still early on. Really just trying to fine-tune the approach, and things are starting to click. We're playing a lot of winning baseball, so it's a lot of fun.
It's always fun to play on a winning team. It looks like the Orioles are really starting to become a winning organization, and you're a big part of that. When they took you in the first round with the 5th pick, they had big plans for you. How's it feel to be in an organization that looks like it's starting to turn it around?
Yeah, it feels good. Winning has been contagious. Last year we had a lot of success in the minor leagues and also, at the major league level. And this year's been the same thing. Major league, big league clubs playing really well. And, that's trickling down into the minors. It's just been a lot of fun. A lot of smiles in the clubhouse, and, that can be really contagious.
Well, and one thing that's really standing out to me when I look at the Orioles organization, a lot of young left-handed hitters. Is there anything that you guys discuss amongst each other, or they might be teaching a little bit different than maybe you thought of when you were coming out of college?
Yeah, we got a lot of left-handed hitters. Gunner, Adley's a switch hitter, Stowers, Kerstad, a lot of guys. And, I think the big thing is just being able to pick their brains. They got really good approaches, and what the analytics department and what the development staff is bringing to us, the information, it's been really good.
I think the big thing for left-handed hitters is getting a chance to face lefties. Clearly, you're getting that opportunity. What is your approach against left-handed hitters, and how important is that for you to face lefties?
Yeah, it's been really important. Last year, first full season of pro ball, I struggled a little bit. So the off season, I kind of tried to hone in on it. And then this year was really important for me to get off to a strong start against them. And, the approach has been just, staying on the heater, being aware of the inner half, but then reacting to everything else. If there's a lefty where I think I should, maybe sit on the slider, I'm apt to do that, and then just react to everything else.
You are the second player taken in the first round from Sam Houston State. The other guy I played against, his name was Glenn Wilson. Did you ever come across Glenn, and did you know that stat?
I never have come across Glenn, but I knew that there was one other when I was, up into the draft, whenever they, we're talking about Sam Houston and the previous first-round picks. So it's pretty cool.
Well, you're at that time of year I talked about in the beginning of this interview. It's May. Clearly, you got your eyes set on Baltimore. Any inclination when you might get called up, or what's the process right now?
Yeah, no inclination. Just trying to worry about my business here right now. The tides have been pretty hot lately, so it's been fun. I think those things will take care of itself down the road, and I'm just trying to worry about the day-to-day stuff. So just controlling what I can control.
That's the best thing you could possibly do. All right, Colton, thank you, man. Congratulations once again, International Player of the Week and one of our minor league players of the week. Keep it going, big fella.
Thank you. I really appreciate y'all having me.
All right, Adnan, that's it from here. Over to you.